All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Just Kidding, Man. I'm Jose.
I'm Kong.
And Professor M was unable to join us today due to some personal issues. He's pretty busy. So today we have a special guest.
We had talked about her before, guys. The bee lady who sells the honey on the side of her house. Mm-hmm. For me, you guys might know her as Hey Girl from her own
we have
imaginary podcast in her head.
So we have a podcast that's going to take over right now, and it's Hey Girl.
Hey Girl.
It's called Hey Girl. Girl.
So the bee lady herself, the one above all, the one who has the honey. There you go, Natalie.
Okay, first of all, I do not sell bee honey. Please do not show up at my house looking for bee honey.
She does, guys. She's just lying. You just gotta say the magic word.
No.
I'm here for the stuff.
Really
I'm here for the stuff.
Oh,
no.
Stuff.
Oh,
Here for
God.
yeah. There you go.
Allergies.
Yeah.
Bees.
Right. No, yeah, I got
pollen.
you. Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
Allergies. Yeah.
No, I'm only here because I live here.
That's not entirely true.
We own this little section
this
of our clubhouse.
Is ours.
Clubhouse.
The
yes.
ugly looking part of that side is yours.
What's yours is mine.
This is where the money maker's at. Right here.
Right.
Just this little section.
Here, this little section right
What's
here.
mine is yours. What's yours is mine.
Yeah,
We've been
stuff.
We've been friends for so long.
Yeah.
Stuff. It's just words.
Yeah.
How long have we been friends?
Owning things like my property. What does that actually mean?
Like women can
deeds?
own property.
Like,
like you're using my storage space. These are just like
terms.
Hypothetical things,
That don't mean anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things,
Exactly.
First of all, it's called a studio now. It's not called storage unit.
Okay.
Video,
We've
clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
I tell everybody else, I just call it's our clubhouse. Me and Jose has
it's
our
the clubhouse now?
have our
It's his
toys out.
So many
He says it's a clubhouse because why? Because it's like we decorated. What else? Why'd you say
It's
it?
decorated, has all our toys and action and stuff.
And there's no girls allowed.
No girls allowed.
No girls allowed. That's stupid.
Women.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
So recently, I had watched a couple of Disney's live action remakes.
Mm-hmm.
I had watched Aladdin, which was really good.
I still haven't watched that one.
You didn't see that one in theaters?
I was supposed to go watch it in theater. Something happened.
Jose, did you cancel on his date?
Maybe.
Rude.
Might have been me. I don't remember.
So I was supposed to go watch it, but no, I seen it the other day, and then it was really good.
I know. Wasn't
It was like a 2-hour movie.
it was good.
The Will Smith didn't completely sell me on it.
Oh no, he did a really good job. No,
I feel like the previews that they chose to show Will Smith didn't do it justice. He did really
he
good.
did his own thing. Like Robin Williams did a great job for the animated, but Will Smith in the live action did a really great job.
Yeah.
Like they gave the genie like more of a detail, a background than in the movie.
They gave him more of a background.
They actually gave him like a purpose, like a real purpose. That's what the movie itself, like a lot of the characters in there, they have more detailed background, like their characters more fleshed out. Instead of just being like, oh, they're here, she's a princess, he's a street rat, they fall in love. No, they gave him like more, they gave Princess Jasmine more of a fleshed out character.
Okay, more character
she
development.
Had like a solo.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because at the end of the movie, from the animated movie, you guys remember at the end, they just
spoiler alert
for
those.
No,
for the animated
for those,
Aladdin.
Exactly. If you haven't
from
seen
the
that
90s.
yeah, exactly.
90s, yeah.
First of all, if you haven't seen the animated Aladdin from 90s, go kill yourself.
Yeah.
So they kiss with her and they're supposed to get married. That's it. But in the spoiler for the live action,
spoiler alert.
Okay.
At the end, like the Sultan's like, you know what, you're actually
family
really smart
you're a queen,
and you're a queen. Like, so basically, he made
her. You don't need no man.
Yeah, you don't need no man. You can make your own laws. I'm gonna change the laws, so now you could be the Sultan now.
And you don't
have to be a
man.
man.
You don't need no man.
Yeah, you don't need no man. You don't need a prince. You
and
can
this
rule
is
the
how we
city now.
segue into Hey Girl.
Yeah. So they actually like in the live action, they actually like fix a lot of the mistakes from the animated movie.
Not necessarily mistakes. It was
not mistakes, just overshadow. Like they forget about some certain stuff in there.
Okay. Diversity.
Like
it was really good. I love the fact that they used like actors that you didn't really necessarily know. Because I was like, oh great, they're gonna like
Naomi
cast like
Scott.
some white guy to be a
exactly
from Agrabah. Like
they gave Jafar like a real purpose. Like before, he just wanted to be sultan. This one, he wanted to be sultan so he could take over the rest of the kingdom.
Yeah,
so he could
like
rule
they
the whole
give
kingdom.
it a reason like why he wanted to be sultan.
Yeah, because he was tired of being second best. It's like, damn, number 2 is not good enough. I want to be number 1. I want to rule everything.
Is Iago and Abu in it?
Yeah,
really?
But they don't really like.
They don't talk. They don't
Talk.
have Gilbert
No.
Godfrey.
No,
No.
the parrot, like the parrot, he actually like second best, like
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he
like,
just
stuff like
says
that.
random things.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that would have been amazing if they got Gilbert Godfrey back into
Yeah,
it.
that would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been so amazing.
So like I never really realized that the Disney movie was musical, like so much singing.
Yeah.
What do you mean you never noticed?
No, like I as a kid you would just watch it. Oh, it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
fun. But now I was watching again the live action. Like, why is there so much
You're
singing?
like, can you guys speed it up?
They
Please?
talk for like 5 minutes. The rest is just singing.
You're
It's
like, how do they know the words?
Yeah, exactly.
I finally watch Beauty and the Beast with Emma.
I own that movie and I don't.
What's
Emma
her
Watson.
Emma Watson? Yeah,
Emma Watson? Really?
Yeah.
Hermione.
Hermione.
Hello.
She's in it?
yeah. She plays
She's
as
Belle, you fool.
Oh,
And see, even in that one too.
Sorry,
So
that
in
escalated
the
really
in the original Beauty and the Beast, the animated one. Remember in the beginning
Oh.
how then like
The song.
not the song,
Yeah.
the Enchantress, she curses the kingdom.
Yeah.
okay.
Like, how come nobody remember
Oh,
anything?
okay,
Like,
yeah.
wait, wasn't there a prince there in the kingdom? Like, you
Yeah.
live right next door. Like, how do you not
How
know
do you
there was
not
like
know that there's
so
a beast? And
yeah,
not a
in the
prince?
live action, they kind of like fix that. They go when she cursed them, everybody forget about them too, and like so that's why they didn't know there was like a kingdom next door.
Okay.
And then like at the end where they all became back human, like a lot of the people
Mhm.
who were in the castle, they had like wives and like kids at the village. They're
Mhm.
like, oh, I just remember. Oh my God, you're alive. Like, you know, what I mean, honey, I love you. You've been
That's
gone for like
weird.
30 years.
And Gaston is in this one,
Yeah.
I'm assuming, too, right? Yeah.
I own it and I've never seen it. I have to watch it.
Yeah, watch it.
I'm going to have to borrow
Emma Watson singing's like.
it. Is it really her singing, though?
No,
or
it's
is
more
it-
like
It
auto.
really
Or she just,
is.
like,
No, I
lip-singing?
heard that. I heard that it's really her singing and it's not the best,
Okay.
but
It's
not.
she tries.
She tries.
for effort.
But she does look like the part though. Like
Mm,
again, it's a 2-hour movie, it's a musical, like a
hot,
lot of
dude.
singing.
fucking Emma Watson, right?
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah,
Hermione.
yeah, she's fucking hot. When she has, like, the pixie cut.
See, I liked her
Have
better
your
with
way with
longer
me.
hair.
And they made that
you
one
know what? No,
character.
she did look good with pixie cut. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Did she?
I take that back.
Yeah, super short hair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
super
Look like
short hair.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
kind of.
She'd been Tinkerbell.
yeah, there you go.
There you go.
She could be Tinkerbell.
Next
Uh,
idea right there for Peter Pan.
They made Gaston. He had his little psychic. They made him gay.
Oh my god, I love that
Yeah.
guy.
The guy that played
What's his
in
name?
he played in Frozen. The
Oh, he was
the
the
snowman, the
yeah,
little
he was
snowman.
the snowman.
Olaf. He
Oh.
was Olaf. There
Oh
you go.
my god, hold
That
on.
guy.
I'm totally blanking on his name.
That guy.
I went to on Wednesday. We went to watch what's it called? The Sleeping Beauty girl. What? Maleficent.
Oh, Maleficent. Oh,
Yeah, Maleficent.
with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a part 2, right?
Maleficent,
So
Yeah, part 2 just came out, and we were gonna go watch Zombieland 2, but it was like a long wait. So we're like, you know what? Let's just sneak in.
Long wait.
Yeah, because we bought our ticket for like 10:30,
Mhm.
but it was like 8:30 or something. But the
shit.
movie had started at 8, so we're like, you know what? Let's just go hang out. And then we went and we snuck into like Maleficent 2,
Mhm.
like old school
You
high
just
school
ratted
days. You know what I
yourself
mean?
out.
And
Just
no,
kidding.
it's okay. Yeah, and it was pretty interesting. It was pretty good.
I see part 1. I haven't seen part 2 yet.
Yeah, I guess
Neither
there's
have
like
I.
a lot of the Maleficent, like her
Yeah.
kind, her breed, you know, the horn people.
Oh, the fairy.
Wings?
She was technically like a fairy
horn
or
people.
some sort of like
yeah, wasn't she a
magical
fairy,
being.
But
Yeah, that dude cut off her wings.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's like a whole nest and colony of those people.
Those people.
Yeah.
Those people.
Like
Yeah.
reject fairies.
Those
There you go.
those
Those-
minorities.
Oh,
Let's-
okay,
let's-
okay.
Let's call them demons. That's
Yeah.
not helping the cause at all.
Demons. Yeah.
Yeah.
They live in the dark forest.
They do. Kind of like a cave that's
yeah.
like
Oh.
underground. And, yeah.
Mm,
But
sounds like a camp.
yeah, it's really crazy. It's really good. I didn't get to finish it. Only got to like halfway through because we had to go watch Zombieland. But yeah, it was pretty gnarly. I
What
kind of
you
want to
seen?
finish it now.
Well, now you got to watch the rest of the movie. You got to go back wherever
We gotta
whoever
go.
you went with. You got to take it back. Go finish the rest of the
How do
We're
you
movie.
know
gonna
it
have
was
to
a
go.
her?
Yeah. Or
How do you
him.
know? How do you know it was?
Or it's
her?
them.
It was a her.
Oh, it's the new age now. It's them.
it's
It's them.
Gotta be politically
It-
correct. You gotta say
it-
them. You gotta avoid those kind of pronouns.
I identify as a seahorse.
It's
That's okay.
So how was Zombieland 2?
Oh yeah.
Zombieland 2 was really good. Man,
Better than the first one?
no, it's not better than the first one, but it does have its moments. Before starting that movie, we were talking about how Terminator, like since the new Terminator one is out. What's it called?
Dark
Like,
Fate.
Oh,
Dark
yeah.
Fate.
Really want to go.
We're
watch
talking
that
about
one.
how like that one's pretty good, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty good, but T2 is always going to be the best one.
It
the one
is.
with
That's
Arnold
the best one.
Schwarzenegger.
It has to be.
I'm
They're
telling
like,
you, dude. And it just so happened too that they make a reference in Zombieland how like T2 is the best
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah, I was like, see, told you.
You're like,
Boom.
they know.
Yeah, they be knowing. And so yeah, and then there's like a Bill Murray, I guess you could say like post credit that you can't miss. It's hilarious. It's amazing.
All right, so basically treat it like a Marvel movie and stay till the end.
No, not post credit. It's like during the credits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of like an outtake, I guess you could say.
That's fine.
But it's not an outtake. Like it's pretty hilarious. So it was really good. Let's see, a lot of action,
a lot of zombies.
a lot of zombies, and a new strain of zombies too.
Oh, super zombies.
Yeah, and yeah, get your cardio up, cause fuck, man.
Get your cardio.
Get your
Double,
cardio
triple
up,
tap.
bro.
Is it triple tap now?
It's like quadruple tap. No.
So besides that, I had seen the other day The Good Boy.
Good Boys. Yeah, the Good Boys.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't even
So
heard of it.
Seth Rogen produced like a movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of like super bad, but with like little
Little
kids.
kids, like
yeah,
11-year-olds.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That one's
They
really
the one
funny.
where it's like you can't even watch your movie. That you're
Yeah,
in.
yeah. He's like, that's fucked up. He's like, I agree. It is fucked up.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that movie, like, it reminds me of back in my childhood because we did a lot of stupid stuff when we were kids. Like, oh, here, let's drink some beer. Oh, yeah. How many sips can you take? Oh, I can take 3.
Oh, yeah. They're like, what?
What?
3 sips of beer? You're lying.
No.
You're lying. You can't do 3.
Kids
yeah.
are dumb.
Yeah. That was an amazing movie.
It's just like, it just reminds me of what you did when you were a kid. Like, oh, I did do that when I was a fucking kid. I was retarded.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And then there's always like the one snitch in the group, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. You got to
that
watch
you?
that movie.
Just kidding.
Fuck no. Maybe. No, I'm kidding.
It's like, oh my God, you're gonna kiss her? Yeah.
Yuck.
How do we kiss?
You're
let's,
gay.
Let's
No,
go
I'm
on
kidding.
YouTube. Oh no, let's go online.
Oh.
Kissing
They Google.
porn.
They Google.
Porn. Oh my God, what is she doing with her?
Oh,
God.
Like,
Oh my god, the first aid dummy too. That shit was
oh yeah,
hilarious.
the first aid. That was it the first aid dummy
first
the
aid
parents had?
dummy.
It wasn't a CPR dummy. It was a sex doll.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a good ass fucking movie.
And then he gets a necklace. He gets a necklace for the girl he likes. She takes it. She looks at it. Oh, it smells like shit. It was anal beads.
They were beads.
They call it a nail. What's
Anel.
a nail?
What's anal
Anel.
beads?
A nail beads.
Oh my god. That's, the fact that people do that shit is fucking gross, man. Like, let's see how many beads we could fit up there. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's gross.
To be clear, we are not here to kink shame anyone. We just
Especially
think
Jose.
We just think it's weird.
I might be, but whatever. Yeah.
Anyway,
And then yeah.
Have you guys seen the live action Lion King yet?
no, I heard that
Nah.
wasn't that good.
See, I hear mixed reviews. I hear
Yeah,
that it's really good, and then I hear that it's not good.
yeah.
Well, from the trailers, what it looked like was that they made it like the lions and everything else, like the animals more realistic
Mm-hmm.
than anything, instead of more cartoony
Yeah.
than they should have.
Yeah, they super CGI'd it.
Yeah.
And I think Seth Rogen did Pumbaa too on that one, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
It takes away from it because you're watching. It looks like a National Geographic instead of like a real like a
Like an
Disney
Animal-
movie like a
yeah, like an Animal Planet kind of like documentary. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I think Aladdin was the first like Disney movie that I saw, and like it was the first movie that I saw in a movie theater.
When you were
And-
little.
Yeah, when I was
Okay.
little, and then
damn year old.
Yeah, man, I was 29 years old. And then with The Lion King, I also saw that one at the movie theaters, I believe, when I was little. And I don't know, man. I don't necessarily agree with all the remakes that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to capitalize on something.
They are, but it's just I don't know. It just feels gross. You know what I mean? Like, stop it already.
Some of them you do want to see live action, but some of them you really don't. Like we did not need to see like another live action Robin Hood
Yeah,
or
Because
another
Robin Hood Men in Tights is amazing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that was amazing.
That's
That's the
the
best
I
one.
need to mess with.
best one. A
They
true.
don't, they don't need to make like another King Arthur or the like you know what I mean another
They gotta
Sword in the
stop those
Stone
too.
or
Yeah.
what else what other movies Disney could make
I
Hercules.
am kind of interested in a live action, the live action Little Mermaid that they're talking about.
That's in the mix.
Yeah.
Really?
There's already
I'm
controversy
interested
over it
about
already,
that.
dude.
Hmm.
Casting already. People were bitching about the casting.
Yeah, people already.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Isn't it because like the mermaid, like she's black or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and that's why people are like tripping, going crazy.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, because mermaids can't be black or
No,
what?
I don't know.
We'll see.
I guess.
We'll see what happens. When he comes out. Same thing with Mulan. Like, no, Mulan.
Oh yeah,
Snow
Mulan's
White.
happening too.
Snow White. They were bitching about Snow White because they cast an Asian person to play Snow White.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
that
Have
was
you seen the animation? She kind of looks Asian.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how they would go about doing Pocahontas.
I don't think they should do that.
I don't think they're gonna
Yeah,
do that.
yeah,
that's-
that's
I
too
feel like
racially.
it's too,
Yeah.
like, ooh.
They're like, ugh.
Especially with like
Don't
when you
even
think about the
try.
original when Mel Gibson was the voice of John Smith, you didn't realize that. It's like, oh, that racist person.
And then Christian Bale was the voice
Oh.
of fucking whatever his little assistant guy person was.
Oh,
The
okay.
one with the red hair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not his
okay.
assistant. It's the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
That one
guy
guy.
that shot what's his face.
Yeah.
John Smith.
Oh,
no,
man.
he didn't shoot John Smith. He shot the Indian guy.
Oh,
They need to. They
Cocoam.
if they're gonna go hard on redoing the movies, they gotta do.
They're
Pocahontas.
gonna do it. They're gonna
No, no,
fucking
no.
do it.
You guys are gonna fucking do it.
no,
Hell no. Like
no.
Nah. You guys are into the.
I feel like if they remake Mulan, it's gonna be like PG-13. Like,
they're already kind of having troubles with that one too.
well, yeah, they have a battle scene. How are you
Yeah,
not
like
gonna?
she kills like
She kills so many
thousands,
people.
thousands of the mongrels. Like, dude,
Everybody knows like women can't sword fight.
I know. We're not even allowed to own swords.
I don't care how they're gonna do Mushu, dude, and the cricket, like, the lucky cricket.
How pissed off would you be if they don't have Mushu on it?
I wouldn't even watch it.
Yeah.
I would
It's like
boycott
not
it.
having a boo and a laddie. You know what I mean? Like, he has to be in
Exactly.
there.
It has to
Or
be there.
are they gonna have in Little Mermaid the little flounder, right?
Flounder,
has to be in
Scuttle.
there.
Flounder and
Guys,
Sebastian.
Scuttle.
Sebastian.
Yeah. And they better sing that fucking Under the Sea.
They have to. That's
No.
that's like the main song.
It's like, you know, it's kind of like Aladdin not singing the, what's it called?
Oh,
The
no.
you ain't never had a dream
Oh
like me.
yeah, hey,
You had a friend like
Will
me.
Smith
Friend
did
like
a
me.
good
There you
job
go.
for that one. He sang, dance, all that. That one's
Well,
really good.
obviously, it's Will Smith.
He could dance? No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. Can he rap too?
Yeah,
Oh, he can do
West
everything.
Philadelphia, born and raised. I'm just kidding.
He could do everything.
He's a triple threat.
Yeah. I loved Will Smith when he was in Independence Day. That was like one of my like I went that was my first movie I saw him, I think, like actually doing like a movie that he's starring in, cuz I had always watched Fresh Prince, and then all of a sudden like he was like in Independence Day, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, this is amazing."
Independence Day, Men in
Socking aliens in the
Black.
face. Yeah.
That was really good. What
A
else?
lot of alien stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was in the zone back in the 90s. Like he was up there.
Are you guys gonna see
2000s.
the movie he's in now? Gemini Man or something?
Gemini
Nah,
Man.
I'll wait.
I don't
I'll
know.
wait till
That
Redbox.
looks so weird.
Again, another one that I'm hearing mixed reviews on. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's an interesting concept too. Like the way that they were able to make him look young.
I know, that's so weird.
That's crazy.
I feel like they made him look older too to make it
Yeah,
the contrast look
Yeah.
more drastic.
yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Then what else?
So yesterday, so me and Jose, we play Pokemon. You guys know we play Pokemon Go a lot, right?
I do not. I would just like to point that out. Although I
She
did drive you guys
supports-
around once.
She supports our
I was the-
addiction.
I was the taxi driver.
yeah.
I got free food out of it though, so
So yesterday they were holding like a special event
Mhm.
where we bought like a ticket for like $8, and then in that ticket where we're allowed to do like certain special tasks to at the end of like certain at the end of the task we were able to catch like special Pokemon that we
Mhm.
could get.
Yeah.
So for that, the event itself was okay for me. Like it wasn't really like, oh my god, it was so fun, so amazing.
I don't
had
think.
such a good time.
Yeah, I don't think it was $8 worth.
Nah, it
to be
wasn't
honest.
$8
where does the
worth,
money
like-
go towards?
To their pockets.
Who's they?
Niantic, the
Niantic.
game developer
Yeah.
company thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we it was okay. The thing was that it reminded me of when the Chicago Fest came out, the first Pokemon Chicago Fest. When it came out, everybody wanted to go over there, so like they sold tickets, massive ticket sales and all that. And then like when you get there, like they weren't prepared for it, so like nobody could play. Like the tower was
the
down,
servers
the game
crashed.
crashed
Yeah.
a lot of times. People couldn't play. They had to like expand like the radius for the plane, so everybody who was outside didn't have a ticket they could play to.
Yeah.
So it was just all
They
bad.
had to figure it out. Yeah, this event, definitely not worth the $8. Maybe $5 tops,
Yeah.
because they're gonna release that game, that event
that
eventually.
Pokemon Regigigas, but
Well, the event in general, they're gonna like release it like in a. But we just got it in advance. That's the only reason that we did it.
I thought it'd be more better. It wasn't.
I thought so too. I thought it was gonna take like longer. I thought the tasks were gonna be harder.
more fun, or it's just something more entertaining. Where the way they did it, like it was just simple, like just like you do this, this, and this, and this. Oh, okay, we beat it in an hour already. Like
yeah, we knocked it out within like an hour and a half.
we could have done it in
Like
30
pay
minutes if we wanted to.
$8 for an hour and a half.
Pretty much, yeah. But I mean, I kind of don't like it because it's kind of like we're giving Niantic like more
reasons to do these kind of events.
exactly. So like I was kind of hoping like a big part of it would like just bomb and not a lot of people would buy it, but I paid for it and ended up doing it. So yeah, there goes that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it was like a different kind of event, it might have.
I feel like if they would added like a little bit more challenge to it, or just something else, like a little bit like more of a quest type where you have to go over here and do this and go over there and do that, catch this Pokemon, then go over here, you can battle this trainer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, something like that, but it wasn't. It was just same stuff like catch 7 Pokemon, evolve in 7 Pokemon,
And then raid.
then
Yeah.
do a raid, and that's it.
Then the
Next
same
one,
thing.
next one you catch like 7 different Pokemon, then evolve 7, and then do a raid. It kept doing that, like, dude,
that's
it
how
was
for 3 times, and then
that was basically it. Then we just
that was
caught that
basically-
special Pokemon.
yeah. And the only other thing was that they had like a shiny Skarmory, which I wasn't able to get. I only played for like a couple of hours, and then yeah, I don't know if it was like different kind of like Pokemons, maybe again different quests like Kong said, I probably would have definitely been okay with like the $8 that I spent. I don't like that we weren't able to keep the passes, the raid passes, you know, because it's like they gave us 10, even though we paid like $8, and then it was you were only able to use them
For like 7
from
hours.
11 to 5.
Yeah, that hour frame.
Yeah, and then after that, like you don't
They
you
just
don't get it.
disappeared.
Yeah,
There's no rollover.
No.
So
So that was just a down. I just wanted to see how it was in the beginning, because if they do a next one, I'm probably gonna not do the next one. You know what I mean?
yeah, they're
Just the
gonna
way it is.
they're gonna release it eventually. Like they're gonna do that task or that those quests all over again.
It's
so.
basically this event was basically a cheaper version than going to Chicago itself and going to the whole like Pokemon Fest thing.
We never been in Chicago.
We never been to Chicago.
But from what we've seen, I've seen like a bunch of online videos over there in Chicago. Like their quests are like they look a lot more fun. They're
Or
like,
you're actually into, like it's so they block off like a certain park,
a park.
giant park where they put like up like Pokemon stuff, like they have Pikachu
Or like Pokemon like original
theme. No, they have like theme. They have buildings, not buildings, but
They have
props.
Like, they have
props.
Like, they have props. They have cutouts of Pokemons and
Yeah.
stuff, and like you'll get little like directions. It's like a scavenger hunt.
Scavenger
basically.
/ theme park, basically a little theme park, miniature theme park they build right
Yeah,
there.
they'll be like, "Oh, go find this thing, and then capture these kinds of Pokemon around them." So then, like, you're like scavenging and going to that area.
Or you want to rest, go rest at the Pokemon Center here, where everybody's just hanging out, drinking, eating. Or you could go over here, take pictures over here. Just have just a bunch of random stuff there to do. Like,
yeah,
I feel like if we would have done that, it would have been more fun than just being at our hometown just doing this.
yeah. But again, this wasn't up to like the scale of that
No,
for
it's
sure.
not.
This
It
was
wasn't.
just like a tiny.
And I
little
doubt that
event.
one would
Yeah.
be $8.
Yeah.
It's like going to Disneyland and then going to the Applegate Park Kittyland. That's basically it.
Yeah,
That's basically how it is. That's
It's
You're
what
like, oh.
oh my God, they have rides. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, train
Oh my
ride.
God, there's a train ride.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
God. It's probably gonna like tip over and shit as
Yeah.
soon as you just go like this.
We have a ride.
Yeah.
Aw. It's like that.
So we I think we had talked before. We did have a chance, but Jose messed up.
Yeah, so
What?
so I had I had signed up to see if I could get I guess tickets, I guess you could say, for the Pokemon Go Fest in Chicago. And so did the guys, and this was like around the time that we were going to go to Comic-Con. So I was like, "Hey guys, like are we doing this?" They're like, "Nah, like we were actually making fun of it. We're like, "Ha ha, like you imagine if we go, ha ha ha." And then next thing I know, I was like, I had been gone for the weekend out of town, and I can't come back on Sunday, and I decided to check my emails on Sunday, and it said, "You are selected to purchase tickets." And I was like, okay. So then I clicked the link, but it was from a certain time frame. So I had missed that time frame, and I was like, "Hey guys, I got selected." But then this was before I knew I went past the time frame, and they're like, "Oh, dude, get him!" I was like, "I thought we weren't gonna do it." No, just buy him. I was like, "We were just making fun of him, but okay." And I go ahead and I like try to buy him, and I was like, "Hey guys, I missed the time frame from when I could buy them." They're like, "How fucking dare you? You fucking dick!
All of a
You're
sudden.
selfish."
Oh, he's making us sound like the bad guy.
Yeah,
Like,
that's exactly
That
how
sounds
it went
exactly
down.
like something you would say.
I did say it, but
Yeah.
still,
All right. Let's call
still
a spade a spade
he
here.
makes it sound worse than
Than
what
it
I
really
that
is.
I said it.
No,
like,
that's exactly how it went down.
Exactly,
too.
probably what you sounded like too.
I
Yeah.
hope you die, you asshole.
See, that sounds exactly what Jose just said.
I hope you die a horrible death, you fucking asshole.
All right, let's go play some Pokemon Go.
Now let's go
yeah.
play some Pokemon Go.
Give me $8.
Let's go.
Yeah, and then we like meet up and we talk about it, and they just shit on me. They're like, "Cause fucking Jose." I'm like, "Motherfucker, you guys were making fun of me." No, not making fun of me. We were making fun of the idea, and then the moment that I'm about to buy the fucking ticket.
What exactly is it?
Yeah. You get tickets so that you could go to Chicago to do that thing, like the whole. Yeah,
And that was around the same
scavenger
time as
hunt.
Comic Con.
It was around
So
like a
now
month.
we're
It was
not-
in June. This time it was in June.
Oh,
It was
so
a
now
month
we're not
before.
going
It was
to
a month.
Chicago
Yeah.
or Comic Con.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of money because it's like
Yeah,
you
you got
gotta
plane
buy
ticket.
plane tickets over there, the hotel over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, food and stuff.
And then
No, the
back.
ticket itself for like $20.
30.
$20.
Yeah, and then
30,
you got to
20,
buy
30.
hotel food.
Yeah, hotel and food and like
airfare.
just
Mhm.
fare, whatever. Driving there, that's still like at least $300 a person. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
just going there.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Basically,
Okay.
like Comic Con.
Yeah, but yeah, it would have cost us a lot more money.
Are you
than-
guys really not going to Comic Con this year?
They are.
I am.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Why aren't you going?
I
And why
hated
didn't this get invited?
Well,
Yeah.
if you watch the last episode, like
I
you're supposed
tried.
to.
Ask Jose. I was having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Was she lying?
No, she didn't even know how to leave a comment.
Okay, every time, and then every
Oh.
time I tried, it kept saying an error occurred. I'm like, you know what? Fuck
You
this.
have,
I
to,
was
you have
like,
to be logged on. You have to
Yeah.
be logged in. To the
I
YouTube
was signed
account.
in.
Give me your phone. I'll
Okay.
do it right now. No.
Do not subscribe her
yourself.
to. Subscribe her to. Just like teach her a
Another-
lesson.
It's another subscriber.
I am subscribed.
Yeah,
Anyway, how come I didn't get invited to Comic Con?
because
The one year that I can go.
it's a guy's thing.
Guy's thing.
You guys don't see me as a girl. Though.
That's true.
Damn it, she's right.
So with Comic Con, you can only buy up to like 3 tickets total.
Mm-hmm.
So it was us, it was
Oh.
me, him, and our buddy Professor M.
Yeah.
That was 3, but I'm not going this year. They're like, "You sure? I can buy us."
So
No, I'm good.
who's going?
Me and Professor M.
Oh, that's it. You didn't buy a third ticket,
No, because he didn't want to go.
but I wanted to go.
You don't have a Comic Con thing, do you?
Yeah, I do. I made one that first year that we were gonna go.
Do
But
you-
she didn't have a returning registration one.
That's
I would
there
also
you
like
go.
to point out to our many viewers that that Jose, Kong, and I have been friends for like over 10 years,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 plus.
Yeah.
at least 13.
But we don't count like the summer 2013.
Why not?
I don't know why. We just don't count it.
That's fucking random.
Okay.
Yeah, it was from yeah, we all kind of basically met over there at Sizzler, right?
Yeah,
We're-
2007.
Well, I knew them. I knew these guys in high school. Like I had a class
Yeah.
with Natalie.
Yeah,
I
we
knew
had
Jose.
Spanish class together.
I knew Jose since like freshman roundup. So yeah.
Yeah, freshman roundup.
We ended up
yeah.
working at the Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, Hell's
Yeah.
Kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Satan's asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, because 2007 is when I started working at Sizzler,
Mm.
and Kong had already was working there.
No.
You started like right after I did.
No, it was like a year after.
Like
Oh,
8,
just
7,
kidding.
8, like around there.
JK.
Yeah. Somewhere around there.
Well, whatever.
But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. We would go like a bunch of fucking like random trips and shit.
I know.
What did we do? We went to
Went
Six
to
Flags.
Flags
Magic
lot.
We went to
Mountain.
Six
Six
Flags lot.
Flags.
That
Went to
was
the
fun.
mystery spot.
Your
yeah?
mystery spot was nice. The Winchester House.
The Winchester, that one was cool.
Moaning Caverns.
Morning.
Oh, Moaning Caverns. Oh,
Me
yeah,
and
we
Natalie
zip lined.
we did the zip
We
line.
did
Yeah,
the
you guys
zip
did the zip
line.
line.
That was
was
fun.
awesome.
That was fun.
That was like 3 seconds of my life.
I don't.
That was 3 seconds, yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do it. Why didn't I do
It was like
I
30,
don't know.
30
'Cause
40
I was
It was
broke.
expensive.
It was expensive. I
That's
think
why.
that's why.
'Cause I was broke then.
I
That's
don't.
right.
I wasn't even gonna do it, but I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
YOLO.
Well,
No,
now
I-
we know like there's cheaper place to do it and it's funner. Or something. I think up in
What, the
mountains.
zip lining?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. I honestly, I don't remember like the Moaning Caverns. Like, I just remember being really freaked out, and I don't like going through those crevices. And it's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, what if we get stuck down here?
Yeah.
Like, being really paranoid.
Yeah, that was nuts, man.
Oh yeah.
times.
Oh
Good
yeah.
times.
Then going to Six Flags is when you guys all fell asleep in the back of the car.
You almost killed us. Yeah,
I
I
did
remember.
not
That
almost
shit was
kill
dope.
you.
Yeah.
So many times.
To be
on a
clear,
number
I
of
almost killed you guys because Kong hit me in the face with a
No.
pillow while
Hey,
I was
so-
Why did you hit her in the
driving.
So guys,
I
guys.
was driving and Kong hit me in the face with a pillow.
Why did you hit
All right,
her
that's
with
her
a pillow?
side. Here's my side. So I'm in the driver's passenger
Passenger
seat, right?
yeah.
And then these guys are in the back. They're knocked out. We're going home, and then as she's going through the mountains, I see her like. I was like, what are you doing?
That is not what
She-
happened.
She starts like,
Yeah.
I was like, what are
That
you
is
doing?
not what happened at all.
Yeah, and that's when I woke up because I felt the cluck, 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 cluck,
No.
cluck from the fucking from the reflector.
Everybody woke up. Everybody woke up.
Okay, that is not how that happened at
and
all.
this is how Natalie drives too. The fuck are you doing? I know what I'm doing, guys.
Calm down. Calm down. Yeah, so that's what happened.
No, you
Watching
hit me in
fucking
a pillow.
YouTube videos and shit.
Watching the podcast as I'm driving.
There you go.
No, you hit me in the face with a pillow because I was stretching out my neck. I was like rolling my neck back and then I rolled it forward.
With her
and
eyes
that's-
closed.
How do you know my eyes were closed? It was dark.
Uh,
Besides, the time I really almost killed you guys, you weren't even awake.
see?
See, on a number of occasions since this has happened.
I was like going in the other lane, and like Ellen was like freaking out. She was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm fine. I'm cool."
That was tight.
You
One
guys
of
were
the
sleeping.
one of the funnest times too was when we did like fucking out of nowhere. We just started doing like karaoke from like 90s and shit. That was so fucking random.
Karaoke from like the early '90s.
Yeah, we all started singing like Backstreet Boys shit.
I mean,
and,
that's when Kong poked somebody in the eye, didn't he?
Did
Because
you?
he smacked his hand or something.
I think
Poked someone in the eye.
I think it might have been Kia poked him in the eye. I was like,
Kong's violent.
somebody, guys, somebody.
Because they were yelling in your ear and you went like that. Poked him in the eye.
Stuff happens.
Uh,
Stuff happens.
Kong's violent.
No, I'm not. I'm like the nicest guy here when I'm asleep.
But I'm asleep.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I almost got hit in the face with a pillow.
there you
Or
go.
no, I did get hit in the face with a
We
pillow.
almost died, guys.
Almost died.
Believe
you
me.
never almost died.
Believe me.
Yeah.
Remember, you know that crazy white lady's always driving? Like,
Then why do you
Definition.
guys always make me drive?
definition.
I
Yeah.
love how. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
All right.
I love how you guys complain about how I almost kill you and I'm a horrible driver, but yet you guys always made me drive.
Well, there's other
Every-
crazy white ladies driving at the
every
same time, so
single time.
we need our own crazy white lady
Yeah.
driving. It's like,
Yeah.
God, what are you fighting fire with fire?
yeah, exactly.
Mind you, I did not have a license back then, so I couldn't do
And then
it.
Kong's excuse was that he can't see at night.
There you
Can't
go.
see at
And
night,
he'd
guys.
always quote unquote forget his
His glasses.
glasses.
Yeah, my glasses are in my
Convenient.
car, which is at
How
home.
convenient for you.
Yeah,
It's always convenient.
yeah.
How convenient.
But yeah, that was fun. And then like when we would actually get to like Six Flags, I would love exaggerating the fuck out of my screams when we would ride.
Oh yeah.
Ah! Gah! Like it was amazing. Oh, I loved it. Woo! Like going crazy.
Like you were so scared.
This is amazing. Like
Or that one time when you guys wanted to do bumper cars and I didn't. So I was like, all right, well, I'll be over
dude, that
here.
was fun.
And you guys were like, don't talk to strangers. Like yelling at me. It was so embarrassing.
the last time Kong and I went to roller coasters, it was at Great America,
Yeah.
and it did not go well for us.
Why?
Because we're older and we have like a lot of like health problems.
Oh yeah,
Back
like
pain,
equilibrium problems
Lower,
and stuff
yeah,
like
all
that.
all
So-
that, and more.
So yeah, in one of the rides, like
The
I'm
first ride.
I-
First
it
ride.
was the first ride.
The vortex.
It was either the first or the second ride.
Oh, no, it was the vortex for me,
and
for sure.
And I see Kong, and I'm like looking at it, and I was like, "This doesn't look right." Like, because we're like, going. And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm hitting my head. I was like, like, fuck, I forgot how this ride is fucked up. Yeah. I got out. I was like, fuck, guys, I'm not going to do no more.
And
I'm
then-
just going to chill for
And
a
then
bit.
I think we got on 2 rides total that day, and then that second ride after that
We did
second
the
one,
demon.
yeah, when we got out, he was like, "Dude, I was about to throw up on you." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, I bit the shit out of myself, and I'm bleeding from my mouth so that I wouldn't have to fucking puke on you." I was like, "You're a good friend."
Thanks, man.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
So
that.
sweet.
Yeah.
We realized we weren't gonna do no more roller coasters like that.
Well, I don't think Great America has the best roller coasters.
I think that's what it is. I think like the roller coasters over there are really
old,
weird
old and
old.
rickety.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after that I went to Six Flags Magic Mountain,
And you were fine.
and I was fine. And
Yeah, see?
yeah.
I think it's Great America. Because the
Nice.
same thing happened to me and my sisters.
Mhm.
We went and I was like, I usually love roller coasters and I feel sick. Like, this is weird.
Yeah, so I think it's more of a Great America thing, and we only paid $10 for the ticket, so we're
Oh.
like, oh, let's go ahead and do it, and yeah, Little did we know we were gonna get fucking sick. Kong was gonna throw up.
I even took my medication. Like I had like I had like the motion sickness medication. I had like ibuprofen.
You're
I had
like,
all that. I was up there.
prepared.
I was like, dude, this is not working.
I'm telling you, man.
Even Jose had one.
Yeah,
and it
I took
wasn't
one too.
working.
Yeah, I
Okay, well
remember.
then we've established it's Great America.
Yeah,
So we can
so-
go back to Six Flags.
There you go.
All right.
Six Flags.
I'm not driving.
Yeah.
She's driving.
We got to go to Disneyland too. I really
Yes,
got to go to
that has to happen.
Keep saying that, but it's expensive.
Colin, you're
It is
such
expensive.
a negative Nancy. We're going to
So
Disneyland. You're coming
expensive.
with. You're not even going to Comic Con.
There you go. See
true.
the money that you were gonna
The
go
money
to
that you're
Comic
gonna
Con,
spend
save
at
it to go
Comic-Con.
to
I'm a
Disneyland.
poor college student.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
Poorest college student.
Anyway,
Yeah.
no, Disneyland's not that expensive if you do it right. You bring food in. They don't give a crap. You can like literally bring in an ice chest. They don't
You
even
could
care.
bring like a meth sandwich and you'd be just fine.
They'll be
dude.
just fine.
Coke,
No, you bring in all your
man.
cocaine muffins.
cocaine. On
Bring
well,
them
they don't
right
even
in.
check them. They don't even have dogs or anything. No, you bring in all your food so you don't eat in the park, and then you don't eat dinner in the park. You go to like Denny's or Taco Bell or something.
Ah,
And you just stay at
That's
the
true.
Motel 8 down the street.
there you go. Motel 8 and get herpes. You know, it's fine.
You know what?
I'm not saying because of the motel. I'm saying because of the hookers there.
There are no hookers there.
Yes, there is.
I've-
Where
oh,
is this
yeah,
hotel?
If you
Where
don't
is
see
this
them,
hotel?
that means you are them.
That means they're in your room already.
That's exactly what it means.
Dude, the creepiest hotel I ever stayed at was at Universal Studios,
Uh-huh.
and it was at the bottom of the hill or
Uh-huh.
whatever. Like, so you had to walk up the hill, but there was a fucking hole above the bed. I swear to God,
That's a
I'm not
glory
even-
hole.
No, okay, it wasn't that big. Well, I mean, I'm not here to judge. It was like small, like it was small, like
Oh my
for
God.
a camera. And
Oh, fuck.
I was so paranoid. I bought chewing gum. I don't chew gum. I bought gum just so I could chew a piece and
Aw.
shove it over the hole.
That's gross.
I was convinced somebody was staring at us.
See a one.
Neighbor.
Yeah. Did you see a one-eyed snake just like
I
peeking
did
through?
not. No, not with the gum over it.
One of the sketchiest ones that we stayed at was it
San
was
Diego.
that one,
San
but
Diego.
that was a motel. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
that
Comic-Con?
motel. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, the picture looked nice, but we
Yeah.
got there. That neighborhood was so sketchy and like,
I was thinking of the one
Oh.
in L.A. where we were walking by, and I'm pretty sure they were hookers. They were prostitutes with the doors open.
we stayed in Koreatown.
There
We
you
stayed in
go.
we,
Was it
downtown.
Koreatown?
Yeah, 'cause it was
Yeah.
downtown. I remember because that was the one year that WonderCon moved to downtown LA
Yeah,
because they were
yeah,
doing
yeah.
they were remodeling the Anaheim
Convention
stadium. So
center.
we,
Yeah.
we stayed, but we were like, "Fuck, dude, the hotel's so expensive." Oh, hey, Jose, I found a hotel like it's like 15 minutes from where we're at. We could just take an Uber.
Mhm.
We got there like the hotel. It was nice. It was in a crappy neighborhood.
Yeah.
The rooms were nice and big. Like it was beautiful. Like
Mhm.
Just neighborhood was shitty.
it's just that there was like crack on the fucking door on the top, so you didn't you could hear everything. And our neighbors were
Oh.
prostitutes for sure.
Yeah.
They were like you could hear like because they're doing their makeups in the hallway. In the middle of the night, it's like, oh, what happened?
I don't remember.
They go,
Liar.
oh, like last time you took my makeup, you gave me herpes.
Yeah.
Like, you
What?
took
Dumb shit.
you took my client.
Hey, bitch. She gives me $50 if you come. There's two of us. We
Yeah.
didn't do that, but still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
no,
they,
yeah.
they were definitely prostitutes,
Yeah,
or
I'm
or,
pretty
or in the
positive.
process of being porn stars.
Yeah, there you go.
One of those two.
Yeah, they're either prostitutes or they were in prostitute uniforms. One of those
Or
two.
they're because they
And
didn't
it wasn't
they didn't
Halloween.
they didn't propositions for anything. So I don't know, man. Were they just faking it? I don't know.
I don't
Or
know.
they just
Why would
like
they be faking
They
it?
were
What-
cosplaying as
yeah,
prostitutes.
because
Oh,
me and Jose
okay.
are there next to them. Like they didn't say anything to us. Like, hey, you guys want a good time? Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know,
You don't say her dad.
not because we want to, but because we want to help them out.
Yeah, no, yeah.
We're all
no,
about
I
the
understand.
community.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I
see,
mean?
you
so,
gotta,
like, I'm not sure they
local
were-
business,
If a
supporting
girl
local
wants to
Yeah.
get through college, we will help them.
yeah,
Or a McChicken.
Or a
that's nice, you guys. That's so nice. You got to support local businesses.
Yeah, so like they never offered us anything. So like maybe they weren't. You know what I mean?
They might have not, or
Maybe
we
they
weren't up to par
Yeah.
with what they
They
wanted.
looked at us like,
Maybe-
oh, these are hillbillies. Don't go.
Hillbillies. It's literally the last word I've ever
Yeah.
thought of
or,
describing you.
or, I don't know. It was
Compared
me.
to them, compared to the people in
Yeah.
LA, yes.
It was just me and Kong, so
Yeah.
it could have been like, oh,
Oh, they gay.
oh, they
They
Maybe
gay.
they're like, oh, look at that couple. They're so
They
cute.
gay.
They're probably here to adopt a baby.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, those were. Yeah, but that hotel that Kong was talking about in San Diego, like first thing I see when we get there is like it looked like a crackhead, talked like a crackhead, and moved like a crackhead, and he was like knocking on the doors and
So it was
shit.
probably
and I
a
was like,
crackhead.
and it was right next to like a convenience store.
in a
and,
7-Eleven.
like,
Oh, of course.
oh, dude, it was
Yeah. Oh,
That's how you know it was bad. When you go in there,
Black
there's like
Widows
Black
and
Widow.
shit.
Fucking yeah, he killed that. I didn't want to like put my feet on the fucking on the freaking carpet or anything. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, it's, all I'm saying is if we took a black light test, the whole like room would light up. Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
We would have found the cure for cancer there.
Ew.
The cure for cancer.
Weird.
We'll find super cancer.
Or a new strain of super cancer.
One of those two.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Yeah,
Gross.
super sketchy. Yeah, you guys ready to call this one?
Sure.
Yeah, all
And
right.
we're still going to Disneyland.
Okay. Yeah. On that note,
Sucker, we out.
Yeah, this has been another episode of Just Kidding Man with Natalie, and we're out.
Thanks.